Hello, this is Jeff Martin from Blasted to Static.
This is Cobra Page from Cobra and the Lotus.
What's up? This is Tim Roth from Into Eternity.
This is Brittany Slays from Unleash the Archers.
Hail and kill, everybody. This is Ross the Boss from New York City, and you're listening to the Great Metal Debate podcast.
Welcome, Great Metal Debate listeners, to another artist interview. Joining me today is a legendary metal frontman, one of the most iconic voices in the industry, none other than Mr. Biff Byford of Saxon. Welcome to the Great Metal Debate, Biff.
Hello, it's good to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you. Well, let me just jump right in, Biff. Your career, and indeed Saxon, has kind of been rolling since 1979. What was it personally for you that sparked your interest in metal? Did you have an epiphany where you heard a band or a song and you're like, oh, I got to do this. This is what I want to do?
Yeah, I think it was actually my brother's friend was in a band. That's where I first got into the music and playing. I wasn't really a singer. I wanted to be a guitarist originally. So I learned to play guitar a bit and then moved over to bass guitar and then started singing backing vocals. But music was the thing that I wanted to do, really.
And you knew, what age did you know that you wanted to make a career out of this?
Oh, let's see, 67, something like that, 68.
Okay, so young, that's excellent. And was there a particular band or like the influence that you were like, I want to be like...
the 60s were full of music, weren't they? And, the rock thing was starting with the Rolling Stones and the Who and, all that. I like the Kinks in the early days and that sort of stuff.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, it was just general, music. We used to go out into town and listen to singles and things in Woolworths and stuff like that. It was the late 60s were a bit of a melting pot for music.
Yeah, it definitely was. So you've been doing this for a while. What is the biggest change that you've noticed in the industry?
Well, there's been quite a lot of changes. I mean, the digital thing was a massive change. Everybody went digital, and that was a crazy period when we were experimenting with recording music onto Betamax video machines and stuff like this. So, we were all striving for great sound, and I suppose the digital thing opened up a new level of sort of quality. Obviously, the old school vinyl stuff, is back again. So, it's just different sounds, really. People these days, with the sort of iPod, the streaming generation, I think people appreciate, needles on vinyl or, things like this. So, I think there's a big retro movement. But, we've seen a lot of changes, and I think maybe the digital thing, the revolution was the biggest change in music. Well, actually, in everything, really. You can make an album on a laptop now.
Yeah, exactly.
Quite easily.
Was it difficult, a change? Is recording easy?
No. We were at the forefront of trying these things. People used to give us things to try, because we were in the studio a lot. So Philips gave us the first stereo sampler ever. We were right on the forefront. I think a lot of bands were, though. That were in studios at that time.
Well, what's one of the constants? Something you think that'll never change?
I think maybe the constant thing to all is live work. Uh-huh. We try and keep it as live as possible. We don't use any sort of supplement sound, hard drives or anything. So I think the live thing, ebbs and flows, but I think live music for a metal band is very important to play live.
along those lines, then, do you see metal returning to sort of the days of filling arenas on worldwide tours, or do you think it's an occasional festival and a small venue industry now?
Well, we tour a lot through the year. And some of the festivals we play in Europe are absolutely huge.
Yeah.
90, 100,000 people. So,
Wow.
no, I think live is where it is at the moment. I think it's where all the sort of business things are generated, really. You can play 4 or 5 big festivals in Europe, and then it allows you to go on tour, and maybe invest money in the production. So it's a big thing. It feeds a lot of different things, basically.
Yeah. Do you like playing the smaller venues?
Yeah, I like playing anywhere as long as there's people in there. As long as they're fairly full, it's good fun. But we're pretty adaptable. So we can play, small clubs, and we can play huge arenas. So basically, we're experienced band in that sort of. It's a different show. When you play an intimate gig in front of 500 people, it's much different than playing in front of 70,000 people.
Yeah, and you guys are tour animals. I mean, you're still hard at it. How's the current tour going? I mean, you still got a few dates left,
going
right?
It's going great. We finished with Motorhead 2 or 3 days ago, and we went to started the headline leg in Atlanta, and yesterday we were in Connecticut, and tonight we're in Portland, Maine. So yeah, it's going well. Actually, it's going well. There's definitely a good buzz about the tour, and people are getting interested in Saxon. I mean, the new song has had a lot of hits on YouTube. So so yeah, we're looking all right at the moment. There's a lot of interest in the band again.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I mean, the buzz is out there. Now, I want to get back to the song in just a minute, because we want to talk about the new album too. But
Hello?
Let me just ask you one: what motivates you now?
Hello?
Are you there, Biff? You there?
Hello?
Hello? Let me just ask you this real quick. What motivates you now, and is that different than it was in '79?
No, I think it's the same motivation. I think, ambition and love for playing music. I think it's the same. It's in your blood to be successful and to try and be more successful. And we like to write albums, and we want every album to be as good as it possibly can. That's the key, I think.
Oh, I mean, and I think you achieve that. You guys do your sound, and you do it well. Would you say that metal's a brotherhood, and is that part of the motivation, just being a part of the whole thing?
Yeah, I think it's a brotherhood. Yeah, I think it's I think it's sort of we're all together. There's a healthy competition, but if we go out with Motorhead or Judas Priest or I'm Saint go out with us, we're not really, we like the bands, I mean, we support them. So, there is a brotherhood, yeah.
Yeah, let's go back to the album that's coming. Did I read that your new album, Battering Ram, is going to be released this month?
October the 16th, it's out. And it's out worldwide on the same day, so it's quite a big release. Yeah, the single's already out, Battering Ram. I think there's another single coming out on the 18th of September called Queen of Hearts.
Oh, excellent. We'll be looking forward to that. Now, I watched Battering Ram several times. Is that what fans can expect on this album? I mean, it definitely sounds like, I don't want to say a return to old school Saxon. I don't know if you guys ever got away from Saxon, but I mean, it definitely has a sound that you recognize. Is that what the album will be like?
Well, there's a couple of songs. There's 2 or 3 songs on the album that have got an 80s flavour. But yeah, I can't really. It's just a great album. It's more focused, I think, than the last album. There's sort of less rock and roll on there and a bit more, classic rock, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you have to have a listen to it and see what you think.
Well, I definitely think you should. Fans and listeners should check out the Battering Ram video. And you said Queen of Hearts is coming out on the 18th.
I think so, yeah. I think that's what they told me.
So, what can fans kind of expect from Saxon in the future? I mean, we got the new album on October the 16th. Yeah, will there be more touring?
Well, yeah, the Battering Ram World Tour starts in December with Motorhead in Europe, and that goes on for like 3 months. And then we're looking at maybe coming back to America, maybe spring, I think, something like that.
Yeah. Now, is there a new documentary in the works?
Not so much a documentary. We do have a 35th anniversary film that was filmed in London that we're working on. That may well come out. We recorded the show down in Atlanta the other day.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, that's just a soundtrack. So there is quite a bit of stuff out there that might surface, if you know what I mean.
And I know that all Saxon fans are looking forward to the album and any chance to see you guys. Where can fans get Saxon music and merchandise?
Well, they can go on Saxon Official, which is our Facebook site. They can go on Saxon747.com. You know, they can go on UDR.com, which is a record company. Yeah, there's loads of places. I mean, most people are pre-ordering the album on places like Amazon and stuff, you know. So yeah, we're all over the place. We've got a merch page on our website. So yeah, I mean, people just go out and put Saxon into Google and you come up.
You'll get several places to find you. That's great. We'll put those sites up on our Facebook page also when we post the interview here.
Yeah, if people want to see, I'm also on Twitter at biffbyford.com, so I'm on there most every day. So yeah, you know, plenty of places to get in touch and see what's happening.
Well, I'm sure that fans are going to want to do that. Biff, thank you for the interview.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Good luck with the album and the tour. And want to encourage fans to go get that album on October the 16th. It's called Battering Ram. Until then, check out the video that's out now. And the new video coming out on September the 18th called Queen of Hearts. Is that right, Biff?
Yeah.
Biff, thank you for joining us on The Great Metal Debate.